Hey everybody, Mark here again with another grammar video, and this one is for my pre-intermediate classes. Pre-intermediate classes, you are starting to learn the first conditional, right? First conditional. For the first conditional, we always will have two pieces. Two pieces of the sentence. We will have the if piece, and we will have the will piece. So these two pieces, they work together to help us share a possible situation and the result or consequence of that situation, right? So here's my situation. If I study hard, right? Will you study hard in the future, right? These are talking about, right, possible future for you. So if you study hard, what is the result? What will happen if you study hard? If you study hard, you will pass. You'll pass your test, right? That's our idea. If this, then, right, result, I will do this, right? So let's look at the other one, right? So what I did, I just went, he will pass the test if he studies hard. Okay? Here, if I study hard, if you study hard. Here I do, he will pass the test if he studies hard. So look at that, right? I took our if, right? If I'm making purple for our video, and I took our will and I flipped them, right? I flipped them, I put the if at the end, right, over here, and I put the will at the beginning. That's perfectly okay, but there's one little rule that you have to be careful of. If you put the if at the beginning, we need a comma in the center. If I do this, this will happen. Same here. If they study hard, they will pass the test. If you put if in the middle, the second half, you don't need the comma. He will pass the test if he studies hard. All right? So for this one, again, I want you to always think, how can I use this grammar? Because in English, grammar isn't just something I want you to learn in the classroom. I want you to use it in your daily life so that you remember it, right? So my goal for you is to try to use this pattern in a sentence below. And before I let you go, right, there's one other important thing you have to remember. With the if, right, look at my ifs. What do we put after if? What happened to study, right? If I study, if he studies. What tense is the verb after if? Some of you, I think you know, right? Study, studies. If we add the S for he goes. He studies. He plays. That is our present simple. Okay? So anytime you see this grammar, the if and the will, remember, after if, we use our present simple. If, present simple. If, present simple. After the will, it's a bit different, right? After the will, I'll use my purple or my black again here. I will pass. He will pass. They will pass. He, I, they, you, all of them, they don't matter for will, because after will, we use the infinitive. Okay? My students, remember that infinitive where you don't change the verb. No ed, no ing, no s, just the base verb, the original one, right? So if you follow those rules, use the if, use the will, keep that present simple with if, keep the infinitive with will, you should be okay. So again, your homework, just try to think of maybe 3 examples from your life about a possible future for you. If I have time tonight, I will watch a TV show with my wife. If I study hard, I will be able to do well on my test. If let's see, one more. If I come to work tomorrow early, I will talk with the other teachers, right? Anything, your future, situation, result. All right? And I'll see you in the next video.